So that's why I get mad at these poverty pimps in the black community. They want to sell y'all all these how to do lies, you get rich lies, and all this stuff, man. They lying to y'all. And I would never do y'all that, bro. I would never come at y'all telling y'all that I got some information that I know damn well ain't gonna work and sell it to you. Because if I had anything that works, I'm gonna do it first. What have I been saying? I'm the crash dummy. If I believe it works, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to sell it to you. I'm going to do it, and then if it works, I'm going to tell you what I did. Now that's gangster. Everything I'm about to say, you already know it to be true. You are a slave. You are a slave to money, to social economics, to status, to politics, to ideology. You have sold your soul to have a place in a world order that you should naturally oppose. Whoa now, whoa now, whoa now. Welcome back, you know what I'm saying? For everybody that's still rolling with your boy, you know what I'm saying? Much appreciated. I know it's not easy supporting a brother like me in the world that we live in. And I recognize the real. Now you see the background right there. Say the world can be yours, my brother, but only if you focus on yourself. Now, what do I mean by be selfish? Do I mean to cut people's throat to get what you want? Step on people, step over the dead to get what you want? Nah, none of that. Truth of the matter is, bro, is that when you being selfish, you are moving in the highest form of God body that you can. Because the first law that's put into you as an individual is self-preservation. Self-preservation. Man, this is going to be a deep one, brother. Before I get there, let me check my manners, you know what I'm saying, and do my little greeting thing. You know, acknowledge everybody, you know what I'm saying, and ask the people that continue to come back that have not subscribed to please subscribe to the channel, you know what I'm saying. That's all the help I'm asking for right now. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I got some donation stuff up there. I know y'all don't want to give me money, but y'all give it to all the fake people. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. You know, I do have a few people that throw me some bones, and y'all are very, very, very much appreciated. And I'm going to remember that, you know what I'm saying, when I go do my thing out here. Like I said in that intro when I came on, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm the crash dummy. If I do something, I find it to work, I'm shooting it back to everybody that support me, you know what I'm saying? But like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to receive notification when I release more videos. And if you got a bone to throw me, hit me up at Venmo at theblackalpha, Cash App at theblackalpha, and PayPal at realblackalpha@gmail.com. Excuse me. Now, this concept of be selfish, where did you get this from, Brother Kush? Well, it hit me around, I would say about 2007, 2008. And it was an experience I had probably about 97, right? 96. So roughly 10, 11 years earlier, I had an experience while I was doing time. There was this cat in there. He was like 8 years older than me. And he was doing like his third bid, right? It was like his third time in the Bing, right? And he was saying that, man, this time, Kush, when I go home, it's all about me. Fuck everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but don't you still have young kids? He said, but they teenagers now, you know what I'm saying? He said, man, but fuck them too. He said, man, this time it's all on me. I'm like, but you can't be like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You still got people depend on you, man. This and that, this and that. I'm arguing down with the dude. And he telling me, he said, bro, let me tell you something. Every sacrifice that I've made that got me in the Bing, I've always done for others. And every time I come in, like when I'm out there balling, they all in my ass. I'm taking care of everybody. I'm making sure everybody's well. I'm making sure everybody, you know, got this straight. Make sure everybody's cars are right. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything. And the second I come down, I'm a piece of shit. I ain't no good. You know what I'm saying? He ain't your daddy ain't no good. He just a criminal. He's a miscreant. Now y'all calling every nigga that go to jail Pookie. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, bro, I'm not dealing with that no more, bro. He said, because for me, I could work at a McDonald's and sleep in a little fucking a little efficiency or some shit. And I'm fine. He said, what I do for others, and nobody appreciate it. And I argued the dude down. Oh man, I argued down, bro. Oh man, because I didn't understand. I didn't understand. until 10, 11 years later. Something happened in my personal life that made me think back to that conversation. I was like, this is exactly what that dude is talking about. It don't matter what you do for people, bro. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody really cares. So don't live your life for nobody, man. But what about your kids? Yeah, man, your kids, as long as they are young, they depend directly on you. But if you got teenagers already, they damn near can fend for themselves. Man, they ain't like them. That's how it was when I was coming up. We basically was working for ourselves or had hustles or something like that since we was like 13, 14 years old. You know what I'm saying? So you got 15, 16-year-olds that they damn sure need to be doing something for themselves. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but look, to each his own. I'm not trying to get into how you parent. I'm just telling you, nobody gives a fuck about the sacrifices you make. So you could put yourself in debt if you want to for them kids. They not going to respect you no more for it. I'm just telling you. You could find yourself in prison trying to take care of everybody. I'm just telling you, they not going to respect you no more for it. I'm just telling you. You could find yourself in a trick bag I'm just telling you, man, it's not going to matter in the end. You got to take care of yourself and yourself first. And everybody that's attached to you, that's directly under you, that's with you, they are part of you. But they got to be with you. You're the man. So you take care of you, and how you move benefit everybody that's attached to you. If you turn right and they decide to turn left, you let their asses turn left and go about their fucking business. You the man. If you turn right, they should follow because they're up under you. If they decide not to follow at that moment, they're telling you that they are no longer up under you, they're on their own. And you let it be just that. You let it be just that. You have to do things for you, and you only, you first, you second, you third. Because everybody that's attached to you will benefit off of what you do for you. Does that make sense? That makes sense? Now, what made me think about this today is that last night, one of these dudes that I see as just being a working class pookie, he hit me up at 2 a.m. sending me a link to a Crimson Cure video where she talking about the violence celebrated by black women against black men, whatever, right? Now, let's tell you kind of dude he is. Here this dude is 51, 52 years old, up at 2 a.m. listening to a Crimson Cure video. No wife, single, ain't had a girlfriend in decades. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and he's into all this red pill content. He was one of the dudes that introduced me to a lot of this stuff. And the reason why I call them working class pookies, man, because, I mean, truth be told, look, I did time with dudes that right now these dudes are working in all manner of professional businesses and got their own businesses or working as professionals. They know how to move through different classes. I did federal time. First of all, you understand that. They know how to move throughout the different classes of people. You know what I'm saying? But you take a dude like the dude that sent me that text. He couldn't function like that. He can't move among different classes and different types of people. But to y'all, I'm the pookie, and he's never committed a crime in his life. Never been in prison. But I can move among different people. He can't. So, I mean, when y'all say pookie, I'm still waiting for y'all to give me a clear-cut definition as to who y'all talking about. But anyway, here this dude is up 2 a.m. listening to a damn Crimson Cure video complaining about women. And my thing is, at a certain point, what are you going to do about it, bro? I mean, what are you going to do about it? At what point do you stop talking and gossiping about these situations and start actually doing something about it? Because if you care about you, that's what you would do. For example, in regards to like this violence against men by women, look, nobody's going to bring harm to me. I don't care about your gender. I don't care about your sexual orientation. I don't care about your height, weight, income class. I don't care about nothing. You are not about to do harm to me. I will defend myself. Real talk, man. One day I was walking up on the set. That's what we call our little hustling spots back in my day, right? And before I got there, the police rolled up on some dudes, jump out on them, right? So I stopped. And I'm probably about 30, 40 yards away, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not far. Then if they'd have waited just another minute or so, I'd have been over there with the dudes and they'd have rolled up on all us, you know? So I stopped, and one of the cops looked at me and said, "You come here too?" I'm like, hell nah. And I turned to walk away, and the motherfucker reached for his gun. And I lies my witness. When he reached for his gun, I came out with mine. Straight up. I said, if you bust, I will bust back. His partner grabbed his hand. You know, he told me, "I'm going to get you, little motherfucker," whatever, you know what I'm saying? I just kind of left, you know what I'm saying? My point is, I know shooting out with the cops don't end well, but look, he is a police officer. This is a game of cops and robbers. I'm supposed to run, you're supposed to catch me, not kill me. If you try to delete me, I will defend myself. Straight up. I don't care who you are. That's not in the rule book. If I'm running from you, you catch me. Get on your walkie-talkie, try to box me in or whatever you got to do. You do not shoot at me. You shoot at me, I will shoot back. So I don't have a problem with people trying to do me harm, because anybody coming to my sphere understand that I am not a turn the other cheek type of brother. If you try to hurt me, I will defend myself. And I don't care I don't care about your gender, your sexual orientation, your height, your weight, your class. I don't give a damn about none of that. You are not going to hurt me. So that's not an issue I have. I've already solved that problem in my personal life. I've removed that from my life. So what I focus on is other things right now. My mission in life, other things that I want to accomplish in life at this stage, right? These are the things I'm worrying about. What Crimson Kier is talking about, it has no bearings on me. One of the problems I notice with a lot of the brothers is that they got to be honest with themselves as to what they want out of life. This is the big issue I see. You know, we're not honest about what we want. A lot of brothers be all around the board, you know what I'm saying? They seem to pay more attention to things that they claim they don't like than the things that they do like. They seem to be more invested time-wise in things that they can't stand than the things that they can stand. And it's crazy, because what you don't understand is that you're going to only bring into your reality the things that you put your energy into. So if you put your time and energy into hating, then all you're going to receive is hate. That's all you're going to get. I'm telling y'all, one of the things about me, one of the characteristics about me, I'm telling y'all, is that I actually like women. Therefore, I don't have contentious dealings with women. I be hearing you dudes talk about how y'all interact with women, but the truth of the matter is, at some point, you're gonna have to sit down and look at yourself. I know you men don't want to hear that, but it's the same thing with these women that have this feminist mindset. They clash with every man they meet, and they wonder why, because at some point, they're gonna have to look at themselves. And now you got the feminist mindset on one side, and you got the red pill mindset on the other side. Y'all ain't getting together, bro. Y'all ain't getting together. Those two ideologies will cancel out each other every time. One of those ideologies is enough to prevent male-female interactions from being successful. Just one of them. Be it the woman's side or the man's side. One of them is enough to stop that from happening. Both of them together, that's combustible. It's combustible. So at some point, you brothers are going to have to look at, what are you embracing? That's the next thing. You got to carefully pick your alliances. Every belief that you have will cause you to clash with others. That's all they do. I don't care if it's religious, social, political, activisms, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Every belief you hold causes you to clash with others. So if you're walking around here under certain beliefs and you find yourself arguing all the time because you're trying to get somebody to conform to your belief, take a step back, man, and realize what that belief is doing to you as an individual, man. You don't owe no belief your life. You don't owe no religion your life. Your relationship to God is your relationship to God. You don't need religion for that. You don't owe no social, political ideology or thought pattern your life. You don't owe no social, political party your life. Because all you doing is becoming a martyr for some other body, somebody else's cause and belief. Because you're not even creating these beliefs. You are joining them for the sake of the belief. You are not even getting anything out of it yourself. When every alliance that you have, you should directly benefit from it. I'm not talking about no vicariously beneficial situation. I'm not talking about, for the collective. Fuck the collective. You should benefit off it. And if you don't benefit off it, you should won't be a part of it. Period. And I'm talking about really benefit off it. I ain't talking about they motivating you to do better. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. I need to really benefit from this shit. If you are not benefiting from it, you don't want to do it. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. If you become a part of any type, because first of all, alliances are formed by individuals, and each individual that formed that alliance do so for their own purposes. You do that for your own benefit. You don't form an alliance with Brother Kush for me. You form an alliance with Brother Kush for you. You heard me? You don't support me for me. You support me because you're going to see if I'm going to keep my word and be the crash dummy. And whatever I learn, you're going to see if I'm going to give it back. I'm going to keep my word, though. You ain't got to worry about that. I shoot from the hip, bro. I don't know why y'all don't trust. I don't know why we don't trust straight shooters no more, man. You know what I'm saying? All these con men come and y'all act like y'all can't recognize a con man when y'all see one, bro. It's amazing, bro. I mean, y'all act like, I don't know what's wrong with y'all, bro. Somebody keeps saying, part of the problem, let me switch gears for a second. Part of the problem I have with what I see on YouTube is that these people, especially the black YouTube channels, all they're saying is the same shit I've been hearing my whole life, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all this. And as they say the same thing I've been hearing my whole life, I've been watching shit get worse and worse on us. I mean, decade after decade. Worse and worse. We are not in a better place than we was in the 60s or 50s. Don't believe that shit. Don't let them show you that one clip of the police shooting the hose pipes on the blacks and the dogs and all this stuff and make you believe that that's how everyday life was. Because it wasn't. It wasn't. It just wasn't. We have more racial violence today than we did in the 50s and prior, 40s, 50s, 60s. Oh, man, it's impossible. You had the lynchings. I know about all that, man. But trust me, man, these things were far in between, man. I mean, they I don't even want to get into that, man, because, see, I'm going to trigger the ideologues to get mad, and I have no interest in arguing with y'all, bro. I have no interest in fussing with nobody behind the stated or accredited history of these white folks, bro. I heard Taz telling the dude the other day, trying to tell me that we indigenous. He talking about, man, I know they say that the white man be lying about history and this and that, but there's no proof for that, man. It's just not true. Man, you crazy, nigga, if you think these folks don't lie about everything. They lie first, they lie often, and they lie big. Like I said, they lie about everything. There's no lie. If they lie about going to the moon, there's no lie too big for them to tell. And they will hold that lie. And any of you assholes that watch that footage and think that shit was real, you crazy. You crazy. Show a picture of the earth from the moon. The earth, a little bitty tiny ball in the sky, but the earth is 4-point-something times bigger than the moon. And on a big moon night on earth, the moon like it's about to squash us. Imagine how the earth looked from the other side. Y'all believe anything these people tell y'all, bro. So I'm not trying to be arguing with nobody about these white folks' beliefs, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to get into that. All I'm trying to say is, man, write your own story. Let's go there. Take your own destiny in your hands. Because whatever you are right now, whatever your mind say you are, that's what you are. If you believe you're a slave and all this shit, that's what you are. That's what you are. So free your mind, man. Do yourself a favor. Drop that shit. Why not call yourself indigenous? Make them prove otherwise. They're the ones who control history. You only think you from Africa because of what they teach you in universities, because of their officially accredited history. That's the only reason why y'all think y'all from Africa. They don't have a shred of proof that you from Africa. Not no real proof. They can write what they want to write in books. See, I don't want to get into all that, man. I don't want to get into all that, bro. You know, but I'm showing you how the ideology, though. If you embrace this Pan-Africanist stuff, it causes you to clash with other blacks. Some of the most angry, bitter niggas we got that's always fussing with other blacks or the Pan-Africanists while they claiming to be pro-black. Same thing with the Hebrews. Can't get along with them. Talking to a Hebrew chick one time, and she talking about, you know, we Hebrews and this and that. I'm like, yeah, you know, we are Hebrews, but we are much more. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we have credible, factual history all over the world as black people. The Mayans were black. You know what I'm saying? We have the Olmec. We know we got factual proof that black people built civilizations all over the globe. So I said, but why limit yourself to just Hebrews? We were Hebrews, but we were more than just Hebrews. Chick got mad at me. Hebrew Israelites. Didn't want to hear it. You know why she don't want to hear it? Because she wants to be something significant and relevant to white folks. Because see, that religion is important to them. So all she want to do is be Hebrew because that's what's important to white folk. I'm saying that, you know, maybe we not just direct descendants from Hebrews. Maybe we descendants from other people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, who knows? She didn't want to hear that. Because all these ideologies cause you to clash with somebody else. Each one calls you to clash with somebody else. So I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it, bro. So let me close out, man, because I don't want to ramble too long, man. You know, you get all over the topic, with all over the board with these topics because they can go all over the place. The point is, man, you know, take care of yourself first. You and you alone. Do everything for your benefit. You know, when you form alliances, make sure you do so for your benefit. You know what I'm saying? Since you're a man, you lead. So fuck it, you know what I'm saying? You don't just sacrifice yourself for the betterment of nobody else, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be okay. Nah, I ain't saying if somebody come to do your family harm, you shouldn't, you know, I mean, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about situations like dude got himself in trouble trying to hustle for family. I seen a lot of that happen. Or you know, I seen a lot of dudes put every business in a girl name, paying for the bitch to go to school. I mean, and the dude, the handcuff marks haven't came off his hands yet, and she'd already filed for divorce and everything. You know what I'm saying? Soon the dude go to prison. You know, it's crazy, man, what the women do, bro. I've seen these things. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's another side to all these waiting to exhale type stories. You know what I'm saying? Was that the movie where the chick was supposed to help the dude build a business, and as soon as he got up, he dumped her for a white girl? You know, typical exaggeration shit. But on the other side, this shit happens. There's a lot of brothers out there that put everything into them women, man. Them women dogged them as soon as they got on their feet. Act like they ain't know the man's name, man. The man sacrificed everything so she can have a career, so she can go to school and get education. And soon as she got on, she's all of a sudden she too good for him now. Yeah, bro. Shit happens. So I'm just saying, don't do that. Don't put yourself in debt for nobody like that, man. Don't put yourself at risk like that for nobody, bro. Don't do it. Because they're not going to appreciate the sacrifice, man. You know, and man, truth be told, man, you got to really think about who you put your life on the line for, man, because they're not going to appreciate the sacrifice. But I mean, we are in a bad place right now, man. As men, nobody really appreciate what we supposed to be and how we supposed to be. You know, other words, nobody appreciate what we bring to the table, man. They don't appreciate it, bro. So, I mean, You got to be careful with your sacrifices right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Because your sacrifices are not respected like they used to be. They're not honored. You fuck around and die for your people, man. They won't even have a picture of you on the wall. You know what I'm saying, bro? They won't even remember you, man. 10 years later, man, they won't even be talking about you no more. Shit, 3 years later, 2 years later. You know, like I said, there won't be no pictures of you nowhere. You're going to be forgotten. And you've been and died for them, man. So, you got to be careful as a man. You know what I'm saying? Men, y'all need to just be selfish, bro. You know, and when you find somebody that's worthy of proper dealing, then you deal with that person, you know, or that situation. You know what I'm saying? But until then, you need to move for you and you only, man. You know what I'm saying? Just real talk, bro. Real talk, man. Real talk. Your kids don't belong to you either. I know y'all talking about my kids are my legacy. No, they not. Your kids are their own people. They're going to go their own way no matter how you raise them. No matter what you teach them, they're going to go their own way. So, you know, understand that too. So, I mean, look, you either get it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to ramble too much. I don't want to make it convoluted. You get it or you don't. So, I'm going to leave it at that. Hit me up, you know what I'm saying? Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon once again. You know, if you want to throw me a bone, Venmo at the Black Alpha, Cash App at the Black Alpha, and PayPal at realblackalpha@gmail.com. Until next time, I'm out of here, I'm Brother Kush, aka the Black Alpha. Salam. Be selfish, my brothers.